What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a new episode of Mostly Wrong Opinions. I am Tyrone. That is Devin. Let's get into this hard-hitting punch of a film that's directed by Halle Berry. All right? It's called Bruised.
Jack, you can't take on a kid. She's a fighter.
That look like a fighter to you?
I don't want to fight. I'm happy.
You happy scrubbing toilets? That fulfills your purpose?
We strangers right now. But I'm all you got.
And of course, it is directed by Halle Berry. This is her first debut directed film.
And it stars Halle Berry.
And it stars her too, you know what I'm saying? Because anytime I feel like a director, when they're directing something and then they're starring in it, it's double the work. You know, you have to know all your lines. To me, in my mind, it's like
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Pick one.
Just pick one. Because when you do double the work, not only, especially if you have triple the work, if you write the film, you direct the film, and you act in the film, two out of those three is gonna fail at some point. Okay.
Some people can do it. Like Ben Affleck, I think he's a fantastic director. I think he's a better director than he is an actor. It's yeah, exactly. Or The Town. You know, I think he's fantastic. I think he's just retired from acting. But let me see. This is Halle Berry's first time. This is her first time doing this. So, but looking at this film, gosh, man, I wish she had just chosen one. You know, if she wanted to direct, I wish she had chosen to just do that, just to focus on that, because the movie is a little bland. Like it's fine.
I said that earlier.
You did.
Bland.
It's fine. You know, it all comes together fine. But it's not really it's not really worth your time because you've seen this movie. But let's tell
done better.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But done better. But this is about a former MMA athlete who she was disgraced. And instead of finishing a fight and getting her ass kicked, she literally climbed over the fence and ran out. And so she turned herself into a joke because she ran away from adversity. And now she's on the hard times and living with some abusive guy. And turns out that one of her exes, whom she had a kid with, he's died, and now the kid has got to live with her, and she wants to get back into the ring, and she's on a journey of self-discovery, both inside the ring and outside the ring. That sounds interesting, and it's MMA, so it's not boxing, right? Usually this is a boxing thing, so it's MMA. You know, that's kind of interesting. And of course these are female fighters, another kind of interesting twist. But a lot of that is just sheen. If you took all that stuff off, it would look identical to just about every film you've ever seen. That synopsis that I gave, outside of the little kid, that's the exact synopsis for Creed. You know,
I was just about to say that. Yeah, I was like, wasn't it like the whole thing about adversity? Yeah, you know, with him and feeling like he's not worth anything, you know, because his father, you know, and his legacy. But she's in this movie, she's trying to build her legacy, and get redemption for her climbing out of there, you know. But let me say something about this film. Little backstory of this film. This film came to Halle Berry on her desk, and it was actually Blake Lively was supposed to play this part. And I believe that she was still tagged on to direct, but she loved the script so much that she wanted to play and also, you know, direct the film. And I'm going to be honest with you, you know, if she only acted in the film, it would have probably been a tad bit better if she concentrated on her acting on the film.
Well, I don't know. It could have been a lot better because I think that the thing is, with every other film that you've seen that's similar, like Creed was done with so much flair, you know what I mean? So much style. And this movie doesn't really have any flair or style. Yeah. And I think that's because Halle Berry's trying to act, and she got herself, she did a pretty good job. And she got herself into incredible shape, and to do that on top of directing, like, damn. Like, so it's a movie I really was rooting for this movie. I really went into this movie like fighting for it because kudos to Halle Berry for not starting easy. This is a hard movie to make. I think I feel like it's a hard movie to act in. I feel like this would be a hard movie to direct, and she's doing both. Like, whoa.
It took her 2 years to basically get in shape and MMA shape and actually train in those different styles to actually put it on camera and make it look real.
Yeah,
and make it.
You can't call Halle Berry a slouch here. Like she is doing the most. Like, god damn. Like she should have really maybe a slightly less ambitious project to start with or something. I don't know. Which is why I was rooting for the film. So it's kind of a shame that it all came together and kind of blah away.
Messy,
sometimes slow, cliched way. Like you could really just switch out some of these names, and it would look just like the movie The Fighter. It would look just like Creed. It would look just like Rocky. Like it would look identical. Like you could really just swap out the names and actors. And
what's that film with Jake Gyllenhaal? Southpaw. That's right. It could be just like that. For this type of film, it needed something. It needed a little pizzazz, a little zing, a little zip in order to make it more lively, a little more, make it stand out. But it's not here. There was no zip. I believe that in order for this, they were trying to rely on the characters that surrounded her to create the zip. Okay, when it came to the abusive boyfriend, when it came to her mom was a drug addict, and also. God. She didn't care. She didn't care about her as a child when she was being abused by all the boyfriends that came in the apartment. And it's just like the words are there. The acting is strong. Is strong by Halle, but she's not putting the pieces together as a director to make the scenes feel.
You're right.
You know, I'm not feeling anything from it.
Which is weird because I think her life is so hard. Like, it's so hard. And they make everything she does such a struggle that it all kind of turns into just like a struggle mess, right? In order to feel the struggle, you need to have a little sweet with the salty. You know what I'm saying? You need the mix. But here's all salt. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's all salt.
So it kind of all turns into a joke. You're like, dang, okay, so she was an MMA fighter and she was alright. She wasn't great, but she was just alright. But then she not only did she lose the fight, she's like disgraced, okay? And now she's kind of borderline alcoholic, okay? And now her boyfriend's beating the snot out of her, okay? And now she's got a little kid, and the kid's freaking mute. Jesus. and then we learned that her mother stood by and let her boyfriends rape her whole life. God, like it is rough. Yeah. We need to see some moments of lightness, some jokes, something. That way we can feel those punches when that salt comes in, you know. But here it's just like boom, 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 boom. You kind of get numb to it.
Now, when Devin says that, people, when you're saying this, my brother, when you say some type of light jokes and stuff like that, you're not saying a whole tonal shift like it was when we did our previous video with House of Gucci. They literally split that film in half. Okay,
she just needed some moments of happiness somewhere. Just even one or two would have really driven home, or so it's like, or moments that show more of her character. That aren't just like, you know, life's a bitch and then you die type of thing.
Brooding.
Right. Some moments of happiness somewhere that would have helped lighten this mood. Now, I think there were attempts at this, right? Again, that's what I'm saying. I rooted for her. Like there's a scene where she goes to the movies with her son, and they both enjoy the movie and fall asleep, and it's really sweet and cute. So I can see the attempt. And I could see that maybe if she just focused on directing, or maybe just focused on acting, and let someone else do the heavy work on the other part that she's not doing, we could probably have a really good movie here.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this is going to be considered for the Academy, but also you got to understand, you know, just like I said when it comes to but also I said this on my reaction channel, Europe Nation Reactions. Please click the link down below. Subscribe to that channel. Which is, I said in my Silk Sonic review, when it comes to Grammy nominations and stuff like that, artistry, you don't need a reward to validate art. All you need is just the crowd, your fan base, to tell you if it's good or not. You know, rewards are set upon this pedestal, and people with ties are voting, you know, to see if you deserve it. No, the people, you know, they the one who judge you to see if you deserve it. But
I'm not sure if she's trying to get an Oscar here.
I'm not trying to get an Oscar, but I don't know. I haven't seen Halle Berry do something this gritty, you know, in a long time. It's not like she's not like she's purposely trying to get one. I'm just saying it might just fall in there because of the type of the movie that she made. It might just accidentally, you know, not intentional.
And actually, I think it's interesting because Halle Berry talks about how she's the only black woman so far to win an Academy Award for the lead actress in the role.
Yeah, everyone else is one supporting. Yeah.
Yep, for supporting, right? And she won that for Monsters Ball, which felt like it was like 19,000 years ago. So like, what the hell is up with that? And she talks about how even though she has an Oscar, she really can't get roles because they just are not a lot of roles for black women, and especially, you know, to be blunt, she's getting older, so there are even less roles. So kudos to her for just freaking putting herself in a movie, right? She just was like, fuck it, you're not gonna give me the role, I'll make it. Like, damn, that's dope. That's really cool. And so I was really rooting for her in this film, but like I said, I think she's doing too much, man. So maybe there's some potential. Maybe moving forward there for maybe her second directorial outing, you know, there might be something here. But in this one, nah.
I'm gonna go ahead and give my review on this film, Bruised. It's on Netflix right now, and when it comes to her acting, okay. When it comes to the other pieces in here, not really something for me to really grab a hold of. And, you know, her mix of acting and directing at the same time, it took a toll on the film. You can clearly see. I'm going to give this film a 5, right in the middle. 5.
Yep. I want to give 2 ratings for this, but I'm not going to. I want to give Halle Berry like a 10 for effort. Like, yeah. I think that's cool. That she just did it herself. She just said, fuck all y'all, and I'll just do it. I'll direct the movie. I'll act in it. Like, and she did it. Like, that's awesome. That's really cool. Kudos for her. But on this channel, I reviewed the movie. And so I got to set aside all the stuff that happened outside of the movie. I got to set all that stuff aside and just tell you about the movie that I saw. And the movie that I saw, it's a 4 movie. It's just, it did not come together. Yeah, it did not come together very well. Despite Halle Berry's best efforts, and I think there even might be some potential for her, like I said, to do something great later on. It kind of continues Halle Berry's slide. She hasn't really been in a good movie in a long time.
She got that science fiction, the moon is fake, coming to kill the planet Earth, coming out, and
maybe that'll be good. But I feel like ever since she won the Oscar, man, every movie she's been in has been, outside of like X-Men or something, has been like
Gothica,
kind of garbage.
I can't really think.
I feel like I'm kicking a child. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like I'm doing. It feels like
an Oscar-winning child.
I don't know why it feels that way. It feels like a kid did his best or her best and drew this picture, and I'm like, fuck your picture. You know, that's what it feels like I'm doing.
Fuck them kids! Elijah!
What the hell is wrong with you?
If there's any actress ever who deserves a freaking break, it's her. And here she is she is literally cutting herself back into Hollywood. Like, she's doing all the hard work. And it just sucks that it came out like this.
Yeah, that is true. So, people, I gave this movie a 5, right down the middle, average film. Devin gave this film a 4. That is a little bit below
average.
Below average. I don't think he's going to recommend this.
I don't. So, I mean, if you just, God, it feels like I'm kicking a child here. But if you
kick that little baby,
sometimes there is use in seeing subpar films. I think I understand movies better when I see a subpar film than a really good one. Because a really good film is full of gloss and shine, and it's hard to see, kind of like with House of Gucci. I talked about how Ridley Scott is just a sure hand making that film. I don't even like it's hard to even see his artistry sometimes, because it's just like everything's so smooth and perfectly put together, you know? This one you can see all the rough edges, so you can really tell how hard it is to make a movie. Like, movies are really hard to make, man, and it's a miracle any of them are good. So I would only recommend this movie just like to study it, just to see yeah, this is tough. How come this didn't work? How come it worked in Creed but it didn't work here? Like, this might be a good movie just to like study, but not for your entertainment. Nah, dog.
So, people, that is our review for Halle Berry's directorial debut, and she's acting in it, Bruised.
This is your shot.
You ain't know that, now you know.
Show all of them.
I wasn't welcome, I imposed.
The real.
I put this inside her soul.
Jackie Justice.
This about to be the greatest story never told.
We would like to thank you for clicking on this video. We are greatly appreciative of you clicking on us and seeing our mugs talk about movies. And we release videos at least twice a week. We try to go at least for twice a week. And you can do us a favor.
We try.
You know what I'm saying? My man is handling all the work when it comes to editing these videos. So, you know, give him a thank you and hit that subscribe button, man. It's right there down below, right next to the bell. And, you know, it'll do you a good time. All right. It'll do you a good time. We got some more stuff coming up, like Hawkeye a little bit later this week with our reaction. I edit those. You know, you can subscribe, you know, because if you like mine, my edits too. You know?
Or you could comment down below and tell us that maybe we shouldn't do double duty like this. Maybe we shouldn't star in the videos and try to edit them like Halle Berry making Bruised. Maybe we shouldn't do that shit.
Damn. You know what I'm saying?
Or you could say really nice things. It's about how great we look and how awesome we are, and
yeah,
you know, whatever.
You know? Either way, thank you very much. You know, hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything that we do right here on Mostly Wrong Opinions. Also, if you did like this review, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. It does help out the channel. Or you can leave a thumbs down if it's still there, you know, on YouTube. Whatever it is your opinion. But just remember one thing, people, it is mostly wrong. All right, we'll see you in another video. Go catch an uppercut from Halle Berry if you want to.